What's up, guys? Welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. Today is Thursday, August the 22nd, and this is actually my second review for the week. And typically, I try to only do one every week. If most of the time, it's like one every 2 to 3 weeks. But today, after I got off of work, I stopped off at the beer store that I frequent. And I saw a beer that I've actually had my eyes on for quite some time, and I've really been wanting to try this one because it is brewed for my favorite brewing company, which is the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company out of Chico, California. Today's review is going to be on Sierra Nevada Ruthless Rye IPA, which everyone knows I'm a huge fan of the IPAs. And this one has, I think the ABV is 6.6%. I do not know the IBUs, which I normally don't know the IBUs. For some reason, the brews that I decide to pick up, when I check them on Beer Advocate, it only lists the ABVs. A lot of the other brews that I do not find has the IBUs as well. I probably should do more research as far as going to Sierra Nevada or whatever other beer company it is. I probably should go to their website and do more research before I decide to do these reviews. But anyway, like I said, it's going to be Ruthless Rye India Pale Ale. And when I checked Beer Advocate, it actually, I think the score was like an 88, which yesterday with the Green Flash Saison, I think it rated an 83, which if you watched yesterday's review, you should know that I rated it very low. It was definitely not an 83. If I was to rate it, it would probably be more like about a 65 to 70, if that. But anyway, like I said, Beer Advocate rates this Sierra Nevada Rye IPA. They rated, I think, an 88, which is very good. So anyway, enough of bullshit. Let's open this thing and try it out. See what it looks like. One thing I do want to add about Sierra Nevada's beers is, if you notice, a lot of times I have trouble opening the top on the beer. Sierra Nevada, one pop, it's off. I don't know, it just, that right there is great tie in my book. Anyway, let's pour this thing up and see what it's all about. Lots of carbonation. Okay, and this mug I frosted, so it's got a huge head. So I'm not really for sure. I should have poured this into a room temperature mug, but anyway, I wanted it nice and cold because it's my favorite beer company. It's looking like a 3 to 4 finger head. I would say at a normal temperature glass, it would probably be around a 2, maybe 2.5. But anyway, it poured a very caramel colored, thick, very creamy, kind of off-white head. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Like I said, there was lots of carbonation. I'm still seeing lots of tiny little carbonation bubbles rising to the top. Very carbonated. And I'm sure with it being Sierra Nevada, I'm sure it's unfiltered. I really do not know. It doesn't say on the box or the bottle. But this thing, it poured a very dark, this is a very dark IPA. It's more of like a copper, amber. It's got a very red tint to it. But to me, it looks very similar to Lazy Magnolia Timber Beast, which is also a rye IPA. So I guess that's why they look similar. But anyway, let's go into the smell. Let's see what this thing smells like. Oh yeah. This smells wonderful. Very floral. which is a good sign in my book, because most of the IPAs that I am a fan of usually has a very floral aroma to it. This thing is very hoppy, very malty, very floral. I'm detecting probably, I'm going to go with, because I know it's whole cone hops, American style hops, but I'm going to go ahead and say this is Cascade hops. It smells similar. Well, it doesn't really, it has the same hop aroma that Torpedo does, which is also Sierra Nevada, but this has got a different, very, very, very earthy. It has a very strong pine aroma. I'm smelling the hops very, very boldly. I mean, the hops are coming through strong in this one. Okay, enough of the smelling, because this thing is making my mouth water. I've got to try this thing. So let's take a sip and see what it's about. Oh yeah, it's very different as opposed to a Torpedo. This, whoa, hang on, one more drink. This is a damn good beer. I'm getting, like I said, it's very floral, very earthy, with a lot of pine notes. Hints of citrus, like I'm tasting kind of grapefruit, but very faint. I'm getting more malt, more hops. It's a very earthy beer. Well, I find it strange because the store that I go to, they have tons of craft beer, but this one I was reading on Beer Advocate, and it's supposed to be a beer you drink from coming out of winter going into spring. I don't know what the date is on this bottle. It's usually stamped. I'm not seeing a date. But, yeah, there's no date on this bottle. I don't know. This has probably had at least, I don't know, 6-7 months shelf life, if not more. I don't know. I really don't know. It just said that it's a winter ale, or winter style pale ale. Like, I forget how they describe it. It's like, it's a winter style, India Pale Ale as you transition from winter into spring. Whatever. I don't care about that. All I have to say is this thing is delicious, regardless of the shelf life, how long it's been on the shelf. But I can only imagine how delicious this thing would be fresh, like, you know, on release date or whatever. The head has maintained, it's very thick. It's left beautiful, beautiful, sticky lace webbing all over the glass. I mean, you can see that, and it's beautiful. Probably one of the thickest. I mean, it almost looks like a root beer float. It almost looks like vanilla ice cream melted into there. That's how thick the head is. It's very creamy, delicious. As far as the mouthfeel, it's very dry, or I would say it's medium dry. Very thick, very bold. It has a huge, hell of a bite. Has the earthy hop bitterness that I tend to love. You know, there's been lots of other beers that I've had that had a very bitter taste, but that's like that green flash. That green flash that I had yesterday, it had a bitterness that I did not like. It wasn't your typical bitterness. You know, that could be me. You know, I'm just reviewing these beers, and I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to be the judge. But that beer was probably one of the worst beers I've ever had. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is one of, if not the best beers I've ever had. Sierra Nevada Ruthless Rye IPA, highly recommended. If you guys see this, jump on it. Don't let this one pass you up because it's delicious. I'm gonna have another drink. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I probably look like an alcoholic, but I don't care. This shit is delicious. Oh, it's so good. Like I said, if you guys see this one in the stores, jump on it. I highly recommend it. I don't really have much more to say about it other than, once again, great job, Sierra Nevada. I am a lifetime fan, will be. As long as you guys keep putting beer out like this, I am a fan for life. So, cheers to Sierra Nevada. Cheers to you guys. Thanks for watching these reviews. I know I probably ramble a lot and look like an idiot, but cheers to you guys. This is Thursday. We're going into Friday tomorrow, so I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. Don't forget, drink some beers. Have a good time. Drink safe. Peace, guys.